Thank you. Let's go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Marquis. Just a brief background of myself. If you'd have told me 10 years ago, 5 years ago, or even a year before my 10-year release this January that I'd be on a stage like this, I would have told you was lying. I would have said, I don't believe you, and that's because I didn't believe in the belief in myself. And my struggles, my story comes from incarceration. I changed my life. It was a man doing life who saved my life by proposing a question to me and by introducing an art form of poetry to me. The question was, do you believe that this is all you have to give life behind bars incarceration? And at that time, I could not answer the question because I didn't know. I accepted my faith prior to prison that I was either going to die in prison or on the streets. And it took for me to be on my prison bed and years of just fine-tunement, self-love, and getting myself together for me to understand that, hell no, I'm not giving my life to prison, nor to the streets. And poetry was introduced to me, and it saved my life because it helped me see things in depth. It helped me speak with a voice of power and passion, and it helped me tell stories of those who will never be able to tell their stories again, like the guy who saved my life. So with that being said, the poem that I'm going to do for you guys is a poem that I wrote in prison, specifically for my little sister. Just a brief story on that. From 14 to 17, my stepsister called me 3 days a week, getting on my nerves every day. And just like that. And it was until my incarceration, I didn't hear from her for 6 straight years. And I never knew the magnitude or the feeling of hearing my little sister's voice 3-4 times a week, every week. And when I finally got a chance to talk to her, she just told me, like how any other person who's oblivious to prison would say, like, I don't know what prison is. I thought you was okay. And at that moment, I never knew that I needed to hear my little sister's voice for me to carry on. And so I wrote her a poem about what I'm feeling in prison. So this is the beginning of my poem. I normally don't give out the title to the end, but since this is a special event for you special people, the poem is called Pain. I wish you could see the pain in my eyes, but since you can't, just close yours and visualize while I stimulate your mind. Imagine waking up day after day inside a concrete cage because the judge threw the book at you when you forgot to turn a page in your life. Tenaciously holding on to the way you were taught to survive, now you're trapped inside a compound, distant from feeling alive. Just another number branded like cattle, no need for a name. Getting treated worse than wild animals has me going insane. Negativity floats around like mist in the air. When I pray, in the back of my mind I ask, does God even care? Not being able to see my child, my face has no room for a smile. My heart's calloused, no presence of a woman has me emotionally imbalanced, forcing me to love myself more, my greatest challenge. I wish you could feel my pain, but since you can't, let the words 10 years perpetuate inside your brain. A decade for some drugs, the unwanted hiatus away from the people I love. Happy when I get a visit, but dread the goodbye hugs. Visits over, my daughter asks, Daddy, why can't you leave? Small girl, massive words held above my head that breaks me down to my knees. Hopelessness is what I've seen on a daily basis. Talking to people that has 25 to life. Imagine that conversation. Imagine talking to your family on the phone, powerless over the inexplicable troubles at my once pleasant home. Helpless, because these people have us trapped, lost inside this pernicious system. Soul searching is what I'm trying to find. I just pray to God I don't lose my mind. But I wish you could hear my pain. But since you can't, let me try to explain the erroneous voices that plague my brain. The judge's diabolical voice telling me I don't deserve to be free. Devil with the gavel trying to imitate God. Hand behind the justice facade. Guards antagonizing voices constantly causing unwanted sensations. Forgetting hearing the tender words of love stimulates my frustration. Hearing other inmates' ideology about never wanting to change. Listening to my ex tell me this relationship she can't maintain. Are you comprehending every sentence from start to finish? Because I need answers on why this unwanted pain won't diminish. I need answers because there's a blatant problem to be solved about this loneliness and pain that won't dissolve. That's my pain. Thank you.